was life after you and your family were deported from Chagos to Mauritius?
Life was not so easy because the change of place where we used to live is different to the place where you had been exiled, because the type of living is very different. First of all, everyone in Chagos have his own house. Everyone have a job, and we have our tradition and our culture, which is very different to Mauritius. Arriving in Mauritius, we have to face difficulties because we have to rent house. And to rent house, you need to have money. The kind of job that we used to have in Chagos did not exist in Mauritius. It become complicated.
What do you think of the US and the UK forcing people out to build military bases?
I consider it's a shame for them. It's shame because, if you are really a country who you say that you are champion of human rights, you should first of all put at the top level the respect of human rights. But in the case of Chagossian, both UK and US had banished our rights. I can consider it's a racism. If you have a look toward what kind of treatment UK government give to Falklanders comparing to Chagossian, those people in Falkland, they have blue eye, they are white. Instead of us, we are black people. We came from African origin. We came from a slave origin. You see? And this is, I consider it's a discrimination. It's a violation of my dignity and my fundamental rights, which we cannot accept. If we were white people, we would have never faced this kind of problem. Today in Chagossian, we have the US military base. It's a deal between the UK and the US. Only 1/3 of Chagossian is being used as US military base. They all know that there were a civilian population living in peace and harmony. Even that, they lied to the Congress, they lied to the British Parliament to say that they were not civilian population. It's totally untrue. And all over the world where US have a US military base, they make cohabitation to local people to allow them to live, except Chagossian, it's a crime against humanity.
As you fight with the US and UK governments to return home, what difficulties have you met?
Difficulty we met is that, when we tried to have a negotiation to fight with the UK government to correct all injustice done to our people, he did not care for that. For the UK government, is it as if we are guilty and they are innocent? I have to go to the court to fight the case. Women, Chagossian women, have to do anger strike, have to make demonstration. I've been arrested by the policeman, and till now we're still waiting. We want to go and we will resettle on our place of birth. Even they will kill us, never mind, we will go.
You went to the US recently and talked to US lawmakers about this issue. What feedback did you get?
Most of the US people, American, know about Chagossian, but they did not know that Chagossian was a place where many Chagossians were born. We should explain to them. And I've been able to just explain my story, my struggle, to the American people, to Congress representatives, to ask for the support, to explain them clearly what happened to our people. People are being more and more involved to know that they say that justice needs to be done. And when I was in US, I even have a meeting with officer of State Department to say to them that they are also guilty like UK. Because if there was no US military base on Diego Garcia, people should continue to live in peace and harmony. Because of the US military base, we have known a nightmare, we have known all wrongs, we have known all injustice toward our people. We consider that it's a very obligation to US to make reparation to our people. We are sending letters, we are asking for a resolution or a hearing in the Congress to let more and more people know about the dirty work that had been done by US with the complication of UK.
How likely is it that the US and UK will pay reparations and apologize?
Up to now, we do not know, but we are continuing to put pressure. Day by day, it's become very difficult and shameful for them. Because, I take one example. When they talk about supporting Ukraine, other countries are asking them, what have you been done to Chagossian? They are supporting Israel. But they forget what happened to Palestinian people. My pride is my struggle. My struggle is so important, and now it's become more and more known in the world. People are more and more concerned and involved in what happened to our people. This gives me the strength to continue, and I will never give up. Nelson Mandela, even he had been put in jail for 27 years, he have never given up his struggle against apartheid. We represent the hope of all the displaced people all over the world, of all people who have been deported from their place of birth, that don't lose hope. One day you will be able to return back to your place.
What do you think of the role of the US overseas bases?
We have already been concerned about non-violence. We have never supported violence, war. We want people to live in peace. But unfortunately, our place is being used sometimes to kill innocent people, which we do not support. We think it's time for them to put an end to let all people live in peace. Our message is just, why destroy people's life? You need to find a solution to bring an end